ball eludes him, hasn't been his afternoon. Michael Wilson, it's certainly been Byron's, goes short, and Stuart Dew gets another chance to try and get his lethal left on line. Hasn't kicked a goal this afternoon. Stuart Dew winds up. Bullseye! And the flag is theirs.
That was an amazing feeling, just to know that they can't win it from here. We've got it, and I can actually remember that particular moment. I actually had a couple of tears rolling down my face, and there was still 8-10 minutes to go during the grand final, and I've got tears rolling down my face.
It's probably the greatest 9 or 10 minutes of your life when you know you've actually got that result in the bag, and it's amazing how quickly that time goes, but it's something you'll always remember.
Stuart Dew will line up 45 metres out. Kick on the way, hasn't kicked one today. This looks magnificent. Port will win the Premiership of 2004.
2 or 3 minutes to go, and I'm jogging. I'm looking at the scoreboard. I'm thinking, there's no way we can lose this. And I looked at like Stewie Dew, and it's like there were like tears in my eyes.
And this year they've done it in finals where it counts.
So many great stories in this Port Adelaide team, and Adam Kingsley suffers rejection early. He adds to it with a goal.
For me, I reckon it was when Adam Kingsley kicked a goal. I think it was on his left. I think I felt then that it's definitely we've got this, it's ours, and it felt pretty surreal as well to think that we just won the GF.
The game to people watching might have been all over by then, but from my point of view, playing out there, when he kicked that goal, that's when I knew that we can't really lose from here.
Dew short to Kingsley, left foot shot, goal. They're celebrating now, Sam. Don't worry about the end. They are celebrating right now. Raining goals at the MCG for Port Adelaide.
From there, you could sense the feeling of people went from a fired up yes to like a happy yes that this is going to happen finally for us.
I remember keep screaming at Toby, and he started smiling at me back, and I just teed off. I don't know if he remembers it. I hope he doesn't. Come on, bloody switch on, we're not finished yet. Yeah, come on. He's like giving me this smirky grin like we're going to win. I said, come on, still to go, 5 minutes to go. I knew there was a minute and a half, but personally I couldn't deal with the fact that it was only a small amount of time to go and we were going to win. The crowd was going nuts. I think the bloke who took the panoramic photo that sold off later, he'd left and gone home and printed them out. I still was convinced we weren't home yet.
Look at that. There it is. It's all over. Port Adelaide. They had the power to win. And it was very much history in the making today.
Feel when the siren goes after you've won an AFL grand final. Words are not really going to do it too much justice. I'll tell you that much. It's just a real overwhelming feeling that comes upon you that just sort of takes over you, and there's so many different emotions in there. There's absolutely pure happiness. You're proud, you feel rewarded, you feel happy for your teammates, you feel happy for your supporters, you feel happy for your family, and this is why you play footy.
Mate, for me personally, it was about, I remember just thinking, Wakes and Monty and all the older players that, for Wakes had missed out on a GF and then come to us and the prelim finals, and Monty the prelim finals at the Bulldogs, and then us, and that was the sense of pride for me.
Siren has sounded. Mark Williams comes onto the field. All of the players rush to Mark Williams. Port Adelaide have created history. They have won their first AFL Grand Final.
I was lucky enough to play in winning ones. We can talk to players about playing in winning ones, but they have to live it. And for all our staff, all our players, our supporters, our sponsors, to actually live the dream that we'd talked about for a fair time, it was great.
I talk about it as being my two bookends, because '94 I was lucky enough to play with some great legends of the club. Timmy Ginniver, Darryl Borlace, George Fiacci, Rowan Smith, Delaney, all these, Scotty Hodges, all these, they were idols of mine, that 7 or so years old as a kid, 18, 19. And then to come back to my club and to play with, guys like Choppy Pickett, Gavin Wanganeen, you get to play. I saw him as a kid, and you thought, how does this happen? All these great people still there at the club. Bobby Clayton, the late Bobby Clayton, all these fantastic people.
There it is. The siren has sounded, and Port Adelaide have won the 2004 Premiership. What a day for the fans and the players and the administrators and the coaches of this amazing footy club.
Look at them embrace Mark Williams, their 8th year in the competition. And Port Adelaide have won their first ever flag, and Mark Williams is being absolutely mobbed by his players.
That moment when the siren went was the best moment in my career, without a shadow of doubt. Give back to Brownlow, all Australians, everything. Just to have that. That's why you play Premiership. With the other guys, all your teammates we've done the hard work with during the season and over the pre-season. So to share that with them is quite special. You take it with you forever.